YouTube, and welcome to a brand new episode of Horror Favourite of the Decade. So I'm Random Ross, and yes, we are now in the 2000s, yes, the 21st century, and my favourite of this decade is 2001's Jeepers Creepers. Okay, so, before we go any further, yes, I am aware of the controversy with this one, with the writer and director. First of all, I don't condone anything he's done. If anything, it's disgusting, vile, and I'm aware of this. And I'm also here to simply talk about the film, not the filmmaker, okay? I mean, it's a bit of an awkward one, because it is a good script and everything, but under these circumstances, I'm separating the art from the artist. There are many other, people involved with this film, such as the cast and the other crew, the producers, the cinematographers, the camera people, and the actors and everything. So I will focus a lot on them, and talk very little. In fact, probably not even talk at all about the writer or director Victor Salva. So please don't go flooding my comments with all this negativity and that, because I am aware of it all, and like I said, I'm talking about the film, not the filmmaker, that's it. So, yes, Jeepers Creepers, written and directed by Victor Salva, there's one last mention there of him, but this stars Justin Long, Gina Phillips, Jonathan Breck, and Patricia Belcher. So this is a supernatural horror where two siblings, Gary and Trish, are coming home for spring break, and upon their travels they stumble across a person they believe is dumping bodies down a pipe outside a church, but then soon find that this is no man, but a flesh-eating demon known as the Creeper that resurfaces once every 23rd spring for 23 days. And, of course, he now has a taste for them, particularly Darry, and has something he wants. And the only way he can hunt them is to smell their fear and make them scared of him. So that is the story there. So what did I like about this? Well, I like the story to this, and I remember watching this when I was about 12. So, being 12 years old, the scene that really sort of scared the hell out of me was the scene when Darry is in the Creeper's lair, and all them bodies are all over the place, laid out in a display, like he says, like the Sistine Chapel, and that scene scared me. I mean, nowadays I'm completely immune to all that, and I look at it and think, oh, they're all dummies. I can tell it's all plastic. But for my 12-year-old self, yeah, it truly creeped the hell out of me. This film did scare the hell out of me as a kid, and I don't know why I watched it so young. I was at my cousin's house and I watched it, and since then I basically been hooked on it. I mean, I was coming into horror and getting to know the genre, but I do probably think I was a bit young for this film. But now I look at it and think it's a great horror. I liked, our lead performers in this, Justin Long and Gina Phillips. This film introduced me to Justin Long as an actor, and he put up a great performance as Darry. And then there was Patricia Belcher, who came in later on in the film as a medium, a psychic called Giselle, who had visions of this creeper. But I've got to, give it to Jonathan Breck for his performance as the Creeper. I mean, he looked truly terrifying in this. Of course, once we saw the Creeper, I didn't find him that scary. He just looked like something like out of Buffy. But yeah, the Creeper is a good villain, a good horror creature with those big wings and the third nostril, and the way he creeps around and sniffs things out. And he impressed everyone at the audition, and he had no makeup on at that audition, but still, he put up a great performance. Has been the series regular. He's played the Creeper in all 3 movies But unfortunately, he isn't going to be playing the Creeper in the upcoming requel, Jeepers Creepers Reborn. So that's unfortunate, but whoever's playing the Creeper has big shoes to fill, in my opinion. Because up to now, the Creeper is like, up there with Freddy Krueger and Chucky. Only one person can play them. And but the makeup effects and everything on the Creeper is just so spot on. And this film is over 20 years later, and I still think it's a great film, and I do enjoy watching it. And yeah, I mean the third one is not good at all. It's a bit poorly done, but that was the franchise was dead for a while. Given, like I said, I'm not going to mention it anymore. But yeah, the cinematography was good in this, and some of the practical and special effects were very decent as well. And I truly do enjoy this film still. So, do I have anything to dislike? No, not really. I mean, like I say, it's a fast-paced film. It's got some good, kills in there and some good horrors and what have you. So, Jeepers Creepers, I will give this. You know what? I will give it. You know what? I'm going to give it 5 stabs out of 5 because this truly is like one of my favourite film horrors of the 2000s. So there you go. There's my review. So let's end things now with this month's shout out. This month's shout out goes to Strange Monkey Reviews. He is this wacky guy who does horror movie reviews, and he also does like interviews with other horror YouTubers, and also does many other trailer reactions and so much other stuff that is all horror. And I love the retro style he goes for as well, and the cool masks he wears and stuff. He's a great guy. He's been a good friend of mine, not just on YouTube but on other platforms as well. Check him out. He's an awesome guy. He has less than 1,000, and I think he deserves to go past that point. So go check him out and tell him that I sent you his way. So his channel will be linked down below in the description. So that's it for this one. So yeah, have you seen the film featured this month? Be sure to check out our shout outs, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and to share with your friends. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and hit that notification bell. I've been Random Ross, and this has been Horror Favourite of the Decade, the 2000s. So do join me next time. Well, the next episode is going to be in November because, October 31. So, yeah, that's it for this for a while. So, this show will be back in November with the 2010s. So, yeah, until next time, don't have nightmares.